Shalom, shalom, yasha Allah. It's your man, Jaquan Bon Yahweh with a quick, short, and giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. All right. And like I said, this is a quick, short. We're just going to explain a couple of scriptures real quick. And this is Daniel chapter 7, verse 20. Now, like I mentioned previously in one of my videos, one of the narratives of the Bible is the conflict between Jacob and Esau, right? This is an example of it right here. Daniel chapter 7, verse 20 says, "And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows." All right, so this is talking about Esau. This is talking about the Europeans, right? Basically, the 10 horns, we know that represents the European, the EU technically, but we're talking about the Europeans. And what we're talking about specifically are the empires. So I'm going to read this again. "And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up," right? So what we're talking about, the empires, because you had different European empires, right? It says, "And before whom 3 fell," right? So who was the 3 that fell? The Spanish Empire, the French Empire, and the British Empire, right? The first one, if you really break it down, you had the Greeks and the Romans, and then we ruled. So breaking that rulership, who was the first Edomites to be a power? That was the Spanish, right? The Spanish Empire, followed by the French and the British, right? It says, "And before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows," right? Now that's talking about America. Who spake very great things against the Most High? Here in America, where we were conquered